Welcome back. It's 6:51. Time for your morning news now. New this morning, one person was injured after being struck by a train in Trempealeau County. According to the Trempealeau County Sheriff's Office, the incident happened near mile marker 321 in the Trempealeau Wildlife Refuge just after 3 p.m. yesterday. The 74-year-old man, who had been reported missing just before the incident, broke his arm when the train struck him. The accident is still under investigation. The man accused of trespassing on a La Crosse airport tarmac will spend the next 4 years in a mental institution. 32-year-old Cody Anderson was arrested in November for driving through the gate of La Crosse Airport and attempting to steal a plane. Anderson pleaded not guilty by reason of insanity in April for multiple charges. 185 days will be docked from his sentencing due to time he's already served in jail. No word yet on when he'll be committed. The woman accused of being an accomplice to a Juneau County murder has been bound over for trial. Crystal Timer had her preliminary hearing yesterday. She faces charges of mutilating a corpse and arson, both as party to a crime. She's accused of helping Donald Dahlberg cover up the January murder of Floyd Burdick. She's expected back in court for her arraignment June 14th. A Bangor woman has been sentenced for child neglect after running an unlicensed home daycare. 45-year-old Heather Reed pleaded no contest to neglecting a child and guilty to failing to have a daycare provider license. Those charges stem from an incident in 2022 that left a baby in her care with fractures to the legs, ribs, and skull. Reed received two concurrent 2-year probation sentences. Trump's former attorney Michael Cohen is expected to resume questioning this morning in a New York courtroom. During his testimony yesterday, he discussed his involvement in hush money payments to 2 women to stay quiet about alleged sexual encounters they had with the former president. Trump has pleaded not guilty to the 34 felony counts of falsifying business records. The demolition of what remains of the collapsed Francis Scott Key Bridge in Maryland has finally taken place following a weather delay over the weekend. Engineers used more than a dozen small explosives to break apart the large chunk of the Baltimore Bridge Monday afternoon. The span was sitting on top of the Dolly cargo ship that crashed into the Key Bridge 7 weeks ago. The 21-member crew on board the ship were below deck while the explosions went off.
Safety in this operation is our top priority. We've gotten to this point without a single injury. We plan on continuing this mission without a single injury. That is the standard that we have going forward.
Last week, Maryland State Police recovered the remains of the 6th and final victim of the bridge collapse. La Crosse's Red Lobster restaurant will no longer serve the Coulee region. A sign posted on the restaurant's door says the location is closed. It is one of at least 48 locations that suddenly closed for business, according to a leading restaurant liquidator. Bloomberg reports that Red Lobster is considering filing for bankruptcy protection to restructure its debt. The restaurant chain has faced a turbulent few years, cycling through 4 CEOs since 2020.
Well, we're starting this morning with kind of a mix of clouds and sun. More clouds to the south, more sun to the north, and still a bit hazy from that smoke, wildfire smoke filtering southward out of Canada. I don't think it's going to be as hazy as it was yesterday, though. Temperatures in the mid to upper 40s to the north and east, low to mid 50s elsewhere. We'll see highs today around 72. That's right about average. Average high is 71. Dry tomorrow, 75. Next chance for some showers and a few thunderstorms late tomorrow night into Thursday, and we could hit 80 by Friday.